Did you miss me? Yeah. Okay, good. So, for those of you that don't know, I've been in Victoria, British Columbia for the last few weeks doing a French intensive program completely funded by the government, apart from the flight. And for all you nosy bodies out there, yes, I will release a video explaining exactly how I got this bursary and how you can too. But in the meantime, you can watch the teaser on my channel. Anyway, so since my trip last year, I have been slowly but antagonizingly, is that a word? I'm gonna use it anyway. Been trying to become a minimalist. I donated around 10 plus bags of clothes throughout my university career, and I realized that I can't be buried with all of my things since I want to be cremated, so I might as well downsize, right? I don't want to be bound to so many materialistic things, and I have so much that I don't need. I just want to get rid of it all. I flew out here with Flare Air, and although they're super cheap, I read all of the reviews and all of them were super sketch, so I didn't trust checking my bag. So I tried to fit everything I'd need for 6 weeks in these guys. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, how did this bitch fit all of her shit into these 2 small bags? And usually I travel with my Osprey 55-liter bag with an extra travel pack, but I knew it was outside of the dimensions of what Flare Air was asking for, so I had to make it work. It was f***ing rough, but I made it work. And honestly, packing cubes are my best friend. If you don't have them, you should definitely get some. It's wild to think that this is all I packed for 6 weeks. And looking at this pile makes me think that I definitely need to declutter and donate more of my clothes once I touch down in Ontario. There are things here that I didn't bring on my Euro trip and things back home that aren't in this pile as well. I knew I was going to be in class most of the time, so I just didn't see the value in bringing some of my nicer or fancier pieces. But where I travel is definitely going to change what I'm packing, and it will for you as well. For outerwear, I have 1 rain jacket, 1 sweater, and 1 denim coat. I think when I went to Italy, I brought a leather jacket, but it's just something dressier that I can throw on top of my outfits in case we want to go out at night. In total, I brought about 8 shirts. Usually I bring 6, but I have 2 tank tops, 2 t-shirts, another set of t-shirts that can double as workout tees, 1 bodysuit, and 1 long sleeve, in addition to a fancier top for dinner. For pants, I have 1 set of pajama pants, 1 set of leggings that can double for working out, a set of sweatpants, and 1 pair of jeans. I also brought along 1 denim skirt, 3 pairs of shorts, 2 of which are more athletic fitting, and 1 pair of spandex that can also double for working out. And I also packed 2 dresses and 2 rompers. I picked 2 with more lively colors just to steer clear from all of the other neutrals I packed. For undergarments, I packed a sports bra, a regular bra, and a bralette for the days that I want to free the nipple, but not to the extreme extent, and 2 swimsuits. For jewelry, I never go anywhere without my international rings, a couple set of earrings, and my hoops. Because you know what they say, the bigger the hoop, the bigger the hoe. In the summers, I like to give my skin a breather, so I tend to only wear mascara, lipstick, and sometimes I use this eyebrow pencil, but I have no idea how it works, and I think I've used it 3 times, all of which someone has done it for me. I actually kind of regret not bringing foundation because my skin is on some shit, and these blemishes definitely need to be covered. For miscellaneous items, there's socks, a hair tie, washcloth. I tend to bring another bag for every day, or if we're going out at night again, so I can carry my personal belongings, or a laundry bag to store all my dirty clothes, a hat, neck pillow if that's what you're into, a towel. I usually bring a travel size one that's made with the microfiber so it dries fast, and a water bottle. For shoes, I have flip-flops for the dirty hostel floors, a pair of runners, and I think I brought my Converse and another pair of gladiator sandals that, again, were a little bit more dressy if we were going out, but you definitely don't need this many shoes. 2 is fine. Typically, this is what my packing tends to look like. These are the packing cubes I was referring to. I I always roll everything up. It makes it so much easier. And then everything else that's left either goes on me or in my carry-on. I left out the bare necessities and the basic items because eventually I will make a carry-on video, and I find that those items differ based on the person. But in the off chance that I would have to check my bag, in my personal backpack and things that go directly on the flight with me, I would have my travel journal, a book, an extra pair of clothing, my toiletries, an extra pair of shoes, just things to keep me occupied or things that I might need throughout the course of the flight. Some of you may have noticed that I packed a lot of neutral colors, and I did that on purpose because it's easy to mix and match. I tend to buy a lot of bright colored items in the places I visit, so it helps to pack a little less so that I can buy a little more. Also keep in mind that what you pack and how much you pack is going to differ based on the climates you're visiting, and these are just some of my summer essentials. I used to buy things based on the current trends that were happening, and they're still sitting in my closet with the tags on them. So now when I shop for things that are a little different, but I shop for really high quality pieces that I know are gonna last me a long time. I'm still learning and I'm still super new to this, but my rule has always been whenever I buy something new, I get rid of something else. And that I'm only replacing the things that have holes or that I've had for a really long time and they look worn down. I'm not just buying for the sake of buying things. With that being said, I also made a rule about souvenirs. Instead of buying copious amounts of clothes that would later collect dust in my closet, I decided to invest in small things like rings in every place I visited. I can't get anything right today, I can't talk. I decided to invest in small things like rings or iron-on patches in every country or place that I visit because they're small and they don't take up as much space, and that way I can have a piece of every country that I've ever seen with me all the time. It's definitely a different and difficult style of living, and I don't think I'll ever be one of those people that just lives out of one backpack with 2 shirts and a pair of socks and like 3 pairs of underwear, but I definitely want to minimize. When you think about it, why do you want to go through life with so much baggage and have so many materialistic things that you probably won't even remember or need in like 10 plus years? Think about it. So here's my challenge for you. Divide your closet up into these few categories. So here's my challenge for you. I want you to divide your closet up into these several categories. First is the items you absolutely cannot live without. They have sentimental value, it's your freaking dress, that one pair of jeans that makes your ass look like Beyonce, just those high importance items that if the house went up in flames, you'd run back inside to save them. The next category is the things you wear occasionally or those accent pieces for your high importance clothes. And the last category is things you've worn once or twice in the last month, or maybe not at all. Give yourself 1 more month with those items, and if you haven't worn them, give them away. If you can't come up with a clear and concise reason as to why you need them, donate them and forget about them in your life because clearly you already have if you're not wearing them. Well, that is all from your favorite freak of the week, me, in case you forgot. I hope that you enjoyed watching little me on camera, and if any of this video was informative, please let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if this is a style of travel you'd like to get into, or if you're already in the practice of doing it. Remember to like, subscribe, tell your friends, join the wave of certified freak-a-leaks so we can lubricate our minds together, and I will see you next Tuesday. Au revoir, à bientôt. Bye, and remember that life is too short to be lived in one. Bless.